one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Temple Owls. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Nittany Lions ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Temple Owls offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook.
Maybe some room here. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the boot, looking for his man. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Penn State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Rocco Becht. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. They'll start on the ground with Peoples. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Becht. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's solid. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Makes the grab. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Nittany Lions need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sure hands, it's Clark. Past the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on second down. That's reeled in. It's Clark. And the defense drags him down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback, break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
And whistles as we stop play, a man down, they'll check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them.
Got it down the field. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Hansen. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Becht. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker.
Makes the catch! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Motion from the wideout. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line, it's Hardy. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fakes to grab. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Find some fresh air. Gain right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Becht. He'll take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Could be an alley. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of...
Beck's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot that...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. He uncorks one deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the Navy Midshipmen.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So,
oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. The run inside. It's Hansen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. They'll go right back to it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. There he goes, open it up. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Looking for a man, it's Beck. Throws to the tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. He's going to get a property tax bill in the end zone because this guy is spending a lot of time there. He might start taking aim at some of those Nittany Lion touchdown records.
Yeah, and those are some records. I mean, you start talking about Larry Johnson and Saquon Barkley and all the Kajana Carter going back. I mean, so many great running backs at Penn State. To be on that list, to be talked about in that vein, I think you're having yourself a day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Delayed handoff, it's Smith. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Finds his man. It's Chase. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Smith. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
And, man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got it, looking for the 1st down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Oh, I don't know about this. Makes the catch at the goal line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, here on the Penn State sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him.
Finding some room. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Trying play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Beck. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Makes the quick grab. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Penn State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Clark. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The run inside. It's Peoples. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Here's a little room there. A huge Huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peoples. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeper. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do